the truth of the matter is, he wouldn't harm a fly.
You'll find Cinderella quite worthy.
What are you doing back here? I told you you mustn't be seen. What if my stepmother sees you? It'll go hard with me.
Pish posh, there's nothing to worry about. I've got someone to see you.
Who?
Your fairy godmother.
My fairy godmother? I didn't know I had one.
Everyone has a fairy godmother, but not every fairy godmother chooses to show up and lend a helping hand.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Of course I am. My apprentice says you need help.
Apprentice?
Someone has to train future fairy godmothers.
You're not awake?
I go from place to place to see what's going on in the world. It's good experience.
An apprentice fairy godmother has to be adept at disguises. Otherwise, she'd be of no use. Now, let me get a good look at you, child. Turn around and round.
Maybe I'm still daydreaming.
Round and round, I say. Dear me, no, that dress will never do.
Never do.
It's nothing but patches and threads.
What are you talking about?
Your gown for the grand ball at the palace.
I'm not going to the grand ball.
Of course you are, my child.
I can't dance. I'm only a servant. Besides, I don't even want to go.
How you carry on, Cinderella. Weren't you just dancing with the cat? And dancing nicely, too.
How did you know?
A fairy godmother knows everything.
There's nothing wrong with being a servant, Cinderella, but you are less than a servant. Much less. You're treated shabbily and it's most unfair. You have a good heart, you are kind. When you say you don't want to go to the grand ball, you aren't being honest. You're lying to yourself so that you won't be disappointed.
That's true. There's nothing I'd rather do more than attend the grand ball.
And so you shall.
I don't see how.
You know the big chest in the attic?
Yes, it belonged to my mother. It's empty.
I think you'll find something very pleasing in the empty trunk. Empty trunks are always interesting. Off to the attic with you.
But how?
I simply flick my magic wand 3 times, turn about once, hop on one foot, and one and all will think I am you.
It's called magic. But I'm not good at it yet.
Hurry, child, you're wasting time.
What shall I do?
You were right. Cinderella is most worthy.
But how's Cinderella going to get to the grand ball?
What's that?
Well, she can't walk. Wouldn't look right.
I hadn't thought of that. She'll need a coach. Oh, fetch me the pumpkin. It'll do nicely.
One pumpkin head coming up.